Hi there, this is Andy Rowe. It's Sunday the 21st of September 2014 and I'm going to review some of the key indices that I like to look at on a week by week basis, and I'm starting with the French stock exchange, the CAC 40, which this week had risen up a little bit. It's been quite sort of down and up, so is it going up, is it going down? No, can't tell from this graph really, but a rather better week than the week before. Maybe it's on the up, who knows. We'll find some things similar in the German market. They do seem to be often very much running in parallel. So quite a good week for the German market. The American market, Dow Jones Industrial Average, did very well this week. So a new high. So America's looking good. Crude oil, which I had suggested, there was a line of support here. The week before last, it dropped down through that. And then this last week it opened below it, but has risen up to it. At one point it went right up through it, but ended the week really on the line of support here. Is it support? Is it resistance? Well, it depends how accurate the line is. Of course, it could be that the line needs to be essentially lower down, and this is a good point of support, and maybe oil will rise from here. I'm rather hoping it will do. Interestingly, if we look at the volume here, we can see that volume has been quite low, a little spike here, and then just recently there's been much more volume of crude oil. So could be signs that the big movers are buying. So maybe it's a good time to buy crude oil. I hope so, because I've got a couple of trades running which depend very much on this going up. So if it goes down, then they won't do very well. The FTSE, so the UK's top 100 companies, had a reasonable week, went up a little bit, but again it's failing to make new highs. There was a high back in June of 2013, which really the FTSE hasn't gone past. Actually, it's going sideways. This is not a trending market, so at the moment no indicators really to buy the FTSE. The FTSE 250 went up through its average for the year this week, but I would say, looking at the graph, this is a falling market. We're characterised by lower highs and lower lows, and there may be good reason to short the 250, which I mentioned the other week. I haven't done that yet. I wanted to stay out of that market whilst the Scottish referendum was happening. Who knows which way it's going to go. The FTSE 350, similar to the FTSE 100, no great shakes. It's not making new highs, but is kind of staying up there. The Nasdaq, so this is the American tech stocks, again a good week for that, so a new high, as the Japanese market has done. The Nikkei 225, a sort of recent high, still not quite up at the high. I don't think that it reached at the end of last year, but we're pretty much there, if not there. I can't really tell from this graph, but so that things are looking good for Japanese stocks. PIMCO bond funds hasn't done anything this week. The S&P 500, so this is the American sort of total market, really, again a high. Gold has fallen. It hasn't got down to the lows of the beginning of this year and summer of 2013. So which way it's going to go, who knows? It looks like it's dropping, to be honest, but hard to say, isn't it? Property funds, TR Property Investment Trust, so this is my sort of proxy for UK property. This has gone down a bit this week. Interestingly, there was a high back in I think it was June of this year. There was another high back in sort of August, which was lower than the June high, and it's falling. I've been long this investment, and I have a stop that's just running up below the average for the year, and I'm expecting probably in October, maybe September, but probably in October, that this will get hit, and that trade will be closed. For a profit, but I think that my prediction is property is going to fall, and I have trades based on that. So we'll see. I might be wrong. So there we go. That's my view of the markets for this week ending Friday the 19th of September 2014, a sort of momentous week for the UK with the Scottish referendum and the Scots voting to stay with the UK. So all sorts of financial uncertainty there. So it's just interesting to see how it plays out when it comes to the numbers. So have a great week.